Hello everyone, this is Crashlands and we are back at it. We are again back in the bog. We still have a quest to apparently massacre a bunch of Bomblies. So we find whatever tumor they had and see if it's dead or basically still alive within them. Yeah, they do give some damage. I think we found already one of those, but it did say kill about 10 of them as I recall. So maybe I should check the quest, right? That would be a smart thing to do, but why would I do something smart, right? Right again, right? Okay, now let's see the quest to be sure, because we did find a skeleton. Oh, there we go, it's actually completed again, already. So all we needed was to get a few bomblies until we got that skeleton head, which seemed to be the tumor, or part of the tumor that was linked to all the others, and to see if it's dead or alive. Apparently the bug is safer now. Tumor it's pretty much gone. I guess we'll see in a sec. We found one, totally disgustingly dead. What a relief. I'll keep sampling the local population from time to time to be certain. You've done us all a great service, Flux. Take this as a gift. Saving an entire ecosystem cannot be met with enough reward, but these are the most valuable things I possess. 2 essences. Gave one back, one of those, apparently. We've got a new type of elixir or potion. I have no idea what this is. Easel, whatever that is. I think it's just furniture. Another recipe for another type of potion. Well, don't mind if I do. Now let's have a quick stroll back home to see even the recipes from the boss that we fought last episode, what it actually gives to us. And lucky as we are, we'll have like 3 working stations. These 2 are from this sort of zone. The last one is from another type of zone, the Tundra, the next one, no zone, next zone. So if the recipes were anywhere in between these 3 last working stations, we're going to be able to see them. Let's see, we have a bomb probably. Oh, it's a trinket, blood ball. Just having this beautiful thing makes you want to rub it all on your enemies and steal their life away. Oh, I'm liking how that sounds. Grants a 5% chance to steal health from enemies on melee attack. The problem with that is I don't quite have where to equip it. Oh, actually, I do have where. Somewhere around here. And fishing is not necessarily one of our one of the things that we really want or something. So what does this do? Advanced 20% electric damage resistance. Okay. There's a crit, like a champ, increased crit strike chance by 10%. That's a keeper. Grant 20% poison damage resistance. This too can change. And this is for fishing. You can equip it when you go fish, basically. Okay, so it would be worth it. It would really be worth it. Now let's see, whatever is new. This one. This is furniture, as I said. So it's basically nothing. Nothing I really care or necessarily want. Let's see the other recipe, because we had one more. So nothing new except this one. It's a trinket. Claw box. You ain't got this to bleed, but your enemies sure do. Grants 10% chance on melee attack to cause your target to bleed. Not too shabby. I guess maybe there are way better trinkets out there. Like this one, for instance, if you crit, you can crit even harder, so it's quite interesting as well. But I don't want this for the lifesteal. We're gonna have at least 5% without even caring what the items on us actually, I guess, can give us. To be honest, I would actually go with this instead of those resistances, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna build these 2 trinkets, and we're gonna replace the ones that we have resistance on. I guess we're gonna keep the fishing for now. We'll see how we do it. So that would be with all the quests from within the bog. Yeah, the map looks like this. This is how the quests actually strolled us around, and we did a lot of uncovering of the map ourselves. We farmed a lot of snorbles because we wanted their egg and we already had it, but we didn't know it, and so on and so far. This would be the incubator. I don't really quite care for them right now. This is the... Oh yeah, we do have a few more recipes to see, and those would be this ones. Here we go. We have this not a kettle. This is a kettle basically. So this is elixir of insulation. Last 20 minutes. Reduces electric damage taken by 15%, and part of your weapon makes it red hot. 10% chance to set enemies on fire upon striking. Not too bad either, but it does use this type of resource, which is basically an energy ball, or whatever you call it, essence, and you get it only from the bigger satgats apparently. Not something necessarily I want to do right now. And we have enough DPS as it is, I guess. Now we could lose enough time to take both of them, and we're probably going to do that anyways. There we go, that's one. Now let's figure out where we're going to, what are we going to replace? Most like this, most likely. Most like this. That one. It's much easier to say like that. There we go. It's also a blue one. I think there's some purple trinkets as well, but they weren't quite all that, I guess, extraordinary. So we didn't really quite craft them, you know. This is a gadget, for instance. This does something different. I think it lets you traverse water or something. Yeah, there we go. Traverse water. Let's see how much. Only about a minute left. The weapon looks, well, extraordinary on one side and incredibly, I don't know, weird on the other one. But it's quite good. It has a lot of damage. Probably would have, if we would have kept this one, because this is the last weapon we had. It's an unique in the bog itself. We would have beaten that boss that we fought last time. Probably just as easy, with a slight difference maybe here and there. Maybe we would have stunned him a little more. Maybe, I don't really quite know how the stun works so good on bosses compared to the normal mobs, I guess. Some of these are, this is also a device. I do have a few, I think 1 or 2 devices made already, but it didn't really quite work the way I wanted, or I thought they would, and overall we didn't really quite use them. So I guess that's that. So let's change this one with this. Here we go, we have a few trinkets. As you can see, this one gives what? Grants 10% chance to poison enemies on melee attack. Pretty nice. And this one grants 30% chance of fire resistance, and so on and so forth. These are trinkets basically. We could use this actually instead of the fishing thing, but we're gonna keep it like this for now. I don't want to always change between trinkets before a fight or before a puddle, you know, things like that. So we're gonna go back to the Tundra now and continue our quests there. We already sort of uncovered a few, you know, like how to get fast and easy to them. I guess we'll see how fast and easy it is. Mobs are quite that way more different. But before everything else, I need to show you my base. Now, I guess I outdone myself a bit. Oh, we have already, this is Stinga, I think? Like pet, I'm new to the zone, so I don't really quite know their names. And this one, there we go, it's one of the horn thingies. I need to name him. How should I name this one, actually? Antler? I like his I guess his hair, though. Let's name him Pinky. Yeah, he's Pinkin also. There we go, even with that spelling, I guess. So we have a kettle. These are the 2 working tables that we have so far. This is the one we already saw with everything in it. And the other one is the one that gives us the armor and the weapon that we can that we have already on us. Already a few trinkets. This is actually the gadgets, quite nice. This is for a pet. This I think as well for pets, and so on and so forth. A few furniture, a few of everything, to be honest. Well, nevertheless, this is our base. I made it quite bigger. Don't ask me necessarily why, I don't really have a clue, but well, we made it bigger. And let's see, Bika already, we have taken most of what he can give. Not quite, I shouldn't have used those, but I guess we're gonna keep it like that. I needed those for something else. He can produce glass or silk. Well, okay, let's make a few, because we have from where. Let's make 10 of it. There we go. I'm gonna pick them up when we're gonna pick them up. The cauldron over here is not necessarily, I guess, the brewing table, you know, working table for this area. This is more for the bog, but that's what we had so far, so I just made another one so we have it here. I don't know if the area is going to yield like another type of kettle or something. I guess we're gonna see over time. There we go. Actually, this is a working station, a tumbler. We're missing a few components, some serious components. I think this may be the new brewing station, the tumbler. Okay, I guess we're gonna see. Nevertheless, so I have over here. I've made myself like a deck, you know, to stay on a. Yeah, I made it from snorble parts because you can't really make that many things from snorbles, and I do hate them because I needed to. I thought I had to really dwindle their population a lot for their eggs to have them as a pet. It turns out I already had the egg, just didn't knew about it. Yeah, okay, whatever. It happened, so that's that. Now, quest-wise, we have about 3 quests that are pretty much ready and ripped, or whatever you want to call them. I guess ready for us to visit them. This is how much I actually uncovered of the area. You're gonna think it's not that much, but it takes a while because you need to circumvent all this mass waters, or masses of water, whatever you want to call them. So it does take a while. We have like, I think what it is, the last quest for Caarta, with a bit of a mystery because you can actually sign, you don't know, when he sends you for something, you quite don't really know what that is, because if you're really sticking to its quests, you won't be able to see, or I guess you won't be able to break down the thing to know how it's named. And he's only going to send you for a certain plant that has a name. Nevertheless, there's a type over here, and there's also a type over here, both into like a cluster. So I don't know where to actually put the sign. I guess we're going to put it in one place, see if the quest is done. If so, go to Caarta and so on and so forth. Then we have the alpha shards, which seem to be protected over here in a small sort of village. As I recall, this was a place where we were supposed to come sent from the central pod guard. No, central pod guard, there we go. This is actually something else. This is the stone to teleport from. Here's Caarta. And also we have the Hulker's lair, which seemed to have bothered the from the central pod guard. I forgot his name, not Bao. It has I think another name, who was protecting their podlings, so their younglings, and apparently they were stolen, or I think I already fought that. Yeah, that was a boss fight, and we already completed that one. Okay, I kind of forget, but we need to kill one of these hulkers or something, and apparently he's over here. Let's go for that one first, because we're gonna have do a bit of exploring. He's a tad bigger, tad worster, or whatever you want to call them, so we're always going to have to keep that in mind. Let me see, are we actually going the right way? Yeah, pretty right way, as pretty of a right way as it can be. Glassers are they're named. The Glasser, they're Glassers with big ass antlers. Now last time when I went this way and I discovered like this patch over here, it was actually this mini boss or boss, or there we go, Hulker. I like it's just creature. You can call it just a creature, I suppose. And well, we were able to find it, but we didn't fight it. I wanted to fight it, you know, like in front of it, to show you the fight itself. Let my Wanope do its thing. Okay, that's not good. Well, not necessarily. Here we go, we got them both. This is the lamp. Yeah, that's why we were getting for the Hulker. He stole the lamp or something like that of one of the dudes in the central pod guard or something. Doesn't quite matter. It's a thing we need to get. It's as simple as that. I hated that attack of theirs. You can't really quite do much to the main body of the creature when they do that. We encounter a few more creatures than the ones that you see on the... Oh, okay, that's not good. This is actually a way much better attack, because until that line gets to you, you really can... You are able to actually get, you know... Okay. Can I, like, take it? Oh, I can take it. Okay. You got the lamp and Hulker is dead. Best get this back to Ughns. Maybe his superstitions have some power. Okay, let's see where Ughns is, because must say, I don't really quite know. Oh, apparently it wasn't. It was, oh, so I knew something. I guess I didn't. So he wasn't for one of the NPCs in the Central Pod Guard, where it's basically their, like, I don't know, main base or something. It's from one of the guards near our base. So, near the teleporting stone. Okie dokie, now let's give this to him. Hulker is dead and we retrieve your lamp. Yeah, how about you rub it and summon something to destroy Wegodoko? Yeah, right. What? Rub it to summon something? Isn't that how Genie Lamps work? I just use this to steep my tea. When we risked our lives retrieving your tea kettle? My very special tea kettle, passed down by members of our pod for ages. Here, I'll show you how to make one. Oh, great. Gonna need more repayment than that. I thought you weren't like the Burbus, shifty finfuls. Gasp. I did not deceive you. How was I to know your kind rubs tea kettles to pray to the gods? The Magalari would never hear the rubbing of a kettle. Maybe the tapping though, like a tiny drum set? Yeah, they don't have ears, they apparently to feel just vibrations. Fine. To retain my honor, have both the recipe for one of these glorious kettles and a few shriek essences I've been saving. That's a nice reputation you have. Would be a shame if something were to happen to it. I'm sorry. Geez, take all the essences I've got. There we go, you're a nice guy, 11 of them. Well, don't mind if I do. And we can make a kettle, whatever that is. Genie Lamp? It's actually called a Genie Lamp. I do have to see what this is. Apparently no more quests from these guys, but we still have like 2 more. Oh, by the way, let's take what our pets have produced for us. Let's milk them. There we go. I wish I would do more of these, but you know what? Frack it. Let's keep it like that. Maybe we're not even going to use it. Use them. Let's see about this Genie Lamp. Oh, it's just furniture and that's it. Doesn't do anything else. And then nothing happens. Genie are really, you weirdo. I guess they're right there. We did find something strange though, but I don't think we have the recipe for it. So we were fighting like sort of a geyser, and a demon apparently popped up from it. He wasn't retaliating or anything. We kicked his ass and he gave us like a piece of his skin or something. I think that's maybe something for an armor along the line or something like that. Then again, that rarely happens in the normal game, so in the game, so it usually only happens when you can make something like unique. Maybe like this one. Can't really quite say it was looking like this, but then again it did happen quite fast. It was off camera, so you know, everything is possible. In case you wonder what's all of this down here, most of it is made from the first type of materials you're going to get within the bog. The second pretty much as well. These are gastrolites made to cover the ground a bit. We have, I guess, welcoming mats, and well, these are a few Wego's walls that apparently somehow from a quest they remained within our inventory, so we used them. Well, that was about it, I guess. Okay, let's see the map. Let's see the next quest we can go for. I guess we can go for these guys. Then again, I'm just gonna go fast for Caarta because it should be much easier, and we don't really have that much time to read a lot of talking and so on and so forth to the NPCs. So, well, I guess that's that. Let's get this as well, because I don't have that many and I do kind of need them. There we go. These are snails. They're called slurps. They're quite nasty actually, and these things are actually circumvented by these spikes. That's a thing telling me that this is quite possibly be one of Caarta's places for us to be. Only problem is over here is pretty much the same thing. So, you know, I guess that's that. Now let's see. We need to have a sign somewhere. There it is. This should be the one. And if we're gonna place it over here, No? I like that, I guess. It seems I still have 2 of this boss statues. I didn't set them down. I usually set them down. Okay, so let's set it there. Okay, apparently this was the place I actually needed to visit. Done and done. Let's get back to Caarta and let him know it's all happened up or something. I guess I'm gonna mark it as plant thing, you know. We have like 3 of these so far with this one. So one's like beneath us, one is over here, and another one is over here. So Caarta seems to want to talk back with us now. I'm thinking he may just send us a bit to the side, or maybe that's a type of plant, you know, for another quest, basically, you know. And well, I guess that would be that. Go away, Glacier, whatever your name is. Let's see what Caarta has to say for himself. Caarta, we finished the mapping. You've been a downright blessing on my old wing bones, Purpley. Once the map of the bog and savannah are finished, I can finally return to Marla. Oh, and take this for your efforts. May your path always be well lit. Now that everything is wrapped up, I think it's about time I return to Marla. Return to Marla? She's not around here, though, isn't she? She is, and she ain't. Listen, Purpley, I done good with my time here, and I don't have regrets splotching my tendrils at all. I want to give you something to remember me by. When I return to Marla, you're welcome to carry me around. To see the world, light up your home, and provide some warmth in cold places like this. Caarta, I don't think I understand. Now you done well by me, and I did well by Marla. My roots will never be far. Oh my. That was returning to Marla. That's what returning to Marla means. He's gone, but that truth remains. Sounds like he was leaving it to us, Flux. I'll carry it happily. Goodbye, Caarta. May you rest in Marla's foliage. I guess it's right there. Okay. Blubber burner. Interesting. Can we remove this? Ah, we can. Can I remove this as well? Apparently I can too. Well, don't mind if I do then. So I'm not even gonna go home. I'm just gonna teleport home back. I need to set my petal thingy down, right? And let's see whatever he gave us that we can actually build. I think it was on this working station. Yep. Oh, it's a light, basically. A source of light. Okay, interesting. I say though. And anything else he gave us? Apparently nothing. We can try to make even better gear, but I don't kind of want to spend my materials on it. So I'm gonna put his go away pet. There we go. So let's see. This 4 don't really quite care. Foliage is it over here? No. There we go. That's where it is. No, I can't see my... this should be just about fine. I can see the chair this way as well. As for all of these 4... I'm going... Oh, not that button. This button. Here we go. I'm gonna set them pretty much at the corner, or corners of the traveling stone. There we go. A bit of the what is it called again? Savannah in the tundra, as well as the bog itself over here. I guess that's about it with this. And then looking at the time, I see we're really far into the episode as it is. We don't have time to go to the Alpha Shard. I guess we're going to do that next episode. So with that being said, if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And I'm going to see you guys and gals around.